In the quiet village of Nazareth, Joseph the righteous, a humble carpenter, lived with hope and reverence before God. He was known among the people for his fairness and gentleness, a man who weighed his words, who regarded his neighbor not with suspicion but with the honest goodwill that comes from a pure heart. One twilight, as he worked in his shop smoothing olive wood, the village grew restless with whispers. Some looked toward Mary, the virgin betrothed to him, with lingering glances and muttered words. "She is with child," their eyes seemed to say, and yet Joseph has not taken her as his wife. The burden of their suspicion pressed upon Joseph, but he found no anger within himself, only bewilderment and an ache of love and duty. He remembered the day when Mary told him nothing, but simply shone with a radiance that both beckoned and mystified him, her humility untouched by pride, her dignity beyond the reach of shame. Yet, the undeniable sign of life within her womb spoke of a secret too great to fathom. By night, Joseph wrestled with his thoughts. Should he accuse, defend, expose, or conceal? Yet his soul recoiled at injustice. He resolved to act quietly, to send her away in secrecy, not out of vindictiveness, but to guard her from the scorn of the world. He would suffer the misunderstanding alone, rather than cost her her dignity. In this moment, Joseph's silence was not a void, but a sacred space where faith struggled with reason and love wrestled with uncertainty. Villagers raised questioning brows and pointed at Mary. Joseph endured their glances. He was silent, not because he had answers, but because the mystery unfolding before him demanded reverence, not hasty judgment. One restless night, as Joseph prayed, longing for divine wisdom but fearing his inadequacy, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream. "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take to you Mary your wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." Joseph awoke, trembling with awe. All questions did not vanish, yet the presence of God filled the silence with a peace deeper than understanding. Rising before dawn, Joseph went to Mary. He looked into her eyes, full of hope and hidden sorrow, and took her gently by the hand. In that gesture, all gossip faded. In his silent fidelity, he became the protector of the greatest mystery ever entrusted to man. So Joseph, the righteous, walked in the mystery, learning to trust God beyond the limits of his own wisdom. He found strength in listening more than speaking, in holding space for the unknown, and in obeying God's call, even when it ran contrary to all convention. The lesson of Saint Joseph the Righteous is this: true faith grows not in certainty, but in humble silence before God's mysterious ways. For with God, nothing will be impossible.